What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got our brand new last license on in here, which is the alcohol license, and things are looking really good here. Super stoked on that. We've got a little bit of debt to get caught up on here today, along with seeing what the new items actually helped us with. Because if you guys missed the last episode, missed quite a little bit here, quite a bit. But yeah, we ran through a day to save up some cash, some last needed cash, and then at the start of the following day in game, got the new items on in. Took a bit more time, honestly, with reorganizing some stuff in the store and storage room. So got everything filled on in here. So things are looking really good with that. I'm super stoked on that. And yeah, so we didn't have enough time to run through another day, unfortunately, in game. But we're going to get opened up here today. We got a 2K loan to get paid off. We got some daily bills to get caught up on. And yeah, we're going to see where things take us here today now with the new items, see what kind of profits we can help get ourselves into with all this and see how much we can actually make with all that. But if you guys are enjoying this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But yeah, because we are on the road to 10K subs here, guys, and we're at like 8150-ish right now at the time I'm recording this. So massive thank you to you all on all the crazy love and support. Truly appreciate it. We've got some exciting stuff this week. We've got our stream coming up on Thursday night of Partial Sim, as well as potentially a stream on this. I don't know what's going to happen with that yet, but we've got the full release that supposedly is supposed to be on the 19th on Thursday. So again, Partial Sim for sure around 3:30-ish Eastern time. And potentially working into some of this here as well after that. I don't know how that's going to pan out or work out here, but yeah, so we got that, plus our typical Friday stream collab with Rusty Champagne here as well. I still don't know what we're going to be playing yet. Haven't spoken with him on that yet and see what he wants to play as well. But yeah, anyways, want to give you guys a heads up. Let me know in the comments how everything looks, sound good, everything, because I actually fully reset up my entire recording and streaming setup as far as my OBS and all of that. Actually switched from Stream Elements to Streamlabs here as well with all that, which integrates with OBS. Both of those were integrated with it, or I should say Elements was integrated with my OBS, and now Streamlabs is. So again, things entirely changed with all that. So I fully redid everything. Tried to streamline some things, because the last time I set up my OBS like fully from scratch was when I first started doing YouTube about a year and a half ago, a little more than that, a year and like 20 months ago, or like 20 months ago, something like that. But yeah, so the last time I set it up was around then, back in October of 2023, and I almost said 2013, jeez. But yeah, so I've learned a lot since then, and still learning every day though. But yeah, just again, starting things from scratch, and trying to reset it up and just streamline things for myself and for you guys, and hopefully things come out looking really good because of it. So again, hopefully everything looks good with all that. So let me know in the comments if everything is good, or from what you guys can tell. Because I do want to, part of the reasoning for switching all that up to Streamlabs was to try to get the multi-streaming set up, so I can start when we do streams, I can start doing them on Twitch here as well for you guys, for anyone that wants to try to watch on Twitch, and hopefully we can try to gain some new viewers and stuff from there as well, which would be really awesome, and maybe get a Twitch affiliate, Twitch partnership, something like that here in the future. Twitch will never take over the primary like streaming type setup or content creation side of things, where I post, but it's something I can easily add in, hopefully here, and not have too much of an effect on any of the YouTube stuff here as well. So again, or I shouldn't say if and when I stream, it will always be on YouTube for sure, and Twitch will be a kind of a secondary thing of just adding that in if I can. And the Streamlabs setup allows me to actually stream to like Facebook, TikTok, and stuff like that if I ever wanted to try to add in those also, even like Twitter or X, which is pretty cool. So one of the reasons to switch over to it, and it changes over all of our like notifications and membership gifts and member join and everything, and donations and everything like that during the streams, as well, like the typical alerts that we get, or I get from you guys with that you guys see on streams. The animations have changed, sounds have changed, and all that. I'm really excited to check them out on Thursday here with the stream with all that, and see what you guys think of everything. But yeah, so the only downside to it, unfortunately, I'm so far trying to figure out still, it might change, might not, is the quality on the YouTube side of things for the streaming stuff might drop a bit, because I stream in pretty high settings when it comes to all that, and for whatever reason, Twitch does not allow to stream in anything higher than 1080p. And if you guys are familiar with it, like 6,000 kilobytes per second of bit rate, which I typically stream at 40,000, which is optimal is actually 37. Streaming at a little too high, but it hasn't really affected anything, so I've just kind of left it at that. But yeah, so I might have to drop it down, which unfortunately may make the stream a little more grainy. I don't really know. I gotta play around with it a little bit. I gotta reach out to their support and see if there's anything that I can do of keeping the YouTube side of things much better like I want to, and definitely you guys deserve. And having, if I have to, drop the quality down for the Twitch side of things, which I'm going to have to, unfortunately, because their side of things does not accept as good a quality, which kind of is annoying, because Twitch is supposed to be a really good streaming platform, but which it is, but for whatever reason for that, YouTube is way better with that. So yeah, not too sure what's going to happen with that. I'll keep you guys updated with all that here also, but a little weird with all that. It is what it is, though, so we'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. And the only workaround that I'm seeing with it, unless there's just something I'm missing with it, is potentially setting up like a dual PC setup where I have one PC dedicated to the game and like streaming to YouTube, and then I output that source to the other computer where I then stream it from that computer to Twitch. But it might get a little funky with I don't know if I'd be able to do like the multi-stream chat and everything like that from there then too. I don't really know how all that would work. But yeah, if you guys have any tips or tricks on that or any suggestions for that, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that. But there we go. Got everything all paid off. I don't really quite know. It's going to be hard to tell. I mean, I guess we just spent like 3K there, roughly. So it kind of gets kind of get us in the ballpark to see where things are going to lie as far as new profits from all that. But yeah, so anyways, again, if you guys have any of you creators out there that watch the videos, if you guys have any suggestions for that, let me know in the comments, or if you think it won't make that big of a difference going from, especially the videos I do at 40,000 bit rate, as well as the streaming. If you guys think it'll make any bit of difference, which the videos are not going to change. That's going to stay the same as long as everything is good on my end here as far as the new setup, and I'll fix it if it's not for whatever reason. But yeah, the videos aren't going to change at all, so don't you guys worry about that. The quality is going to stay exactly the same or better with those. We're still doing 1440p at good bit rate, good 60 FPS. All of that. Just again, the streams might change a bit. I don't know. Got to figure all that out still. Also, I don't know why I'm still here. I need to go and do all of the checkout or all of the item purchasing. Nope, I'm closed. Go away. I kid, guys. I'm not that mean. But yeah, so anyways, let's head on over here to our first market, and yeah, we'll get some stuff taken care of. Once again, we've got most likely the 19th, Thursday, is the date for the full release. Unless it gets delayed or anything like that. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I kind of actually wish it would get delayed to like Saturday or something like that. That would work out absolutely perfect for me if it did, but yeah, I'm sure that's not going to happen. But yeah, if it got delayed to like Saturday morning or something like that, because then I'd have time to do the stream on Thursday, I'd have time to do our stream with Rusty on Friday, and then Saturday morning I could wake up, record a video on the new full version, and have it all set and ready to go for Saturday to be released in the early afternoon. But probably not going to work out that way, I'm guessing. It would be really nice if it would, though. But that's okay. It is what it is. We'll make do, and I'll make it happen one way or another with whatever is thrown our way. Thrown my way. Yeah, don't need that for a while. It's going to be, honestly, probably days before I need to reorder any of that for us. But that's okay. Get some of these items all purchased on up here. Continue on with a couple days here in game. We'll start saving up for our next adventure, next expansion in the game, which will be another store expansion unless anything else gets added or changed with the update. We'll for sure be checking out the full game, guys, before any expansion of the store. Unless it gets delayed or anything like that. If the 19th happens or right around that, we'll definitely be checking that out first, because it's going to be... Ah, shoot. Order one too many of those. That's okay. But yeah, it's gonna, because right now, I mean, I'm recording this on the 16th, which is for the 17th, so that means that the new full game will be out in 2 days by the time this goes live. If that is the case, if the 19th, unless that wasn't right or it gets pushed back or whatever. But apparently that's what was posted on their the developer's Twitter for the game. So I don't really know. We will see. I certainly hope that that stays true or is true, but I never really know. I should have looked at it with my own eyes too, but I did not. Not that I don't believe you guys. You guys are a lot smarter than I am when it comes to most of the stuff that I do, especially keeping up with various games and such like that. But yeah. So anywho, let's. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! That was just a cluster. Guy came over here. This guy stopped. I tried to turn this way to avoid because I thought he was going to keep on going. I ran into him. Mass pile up there. But anyways, we actually seem to make a decent bit of cash today, though. Like, look at that. We got, I mean, obviously we got our daily bills and everything, wages to come out of that. And, but I, again, count 3K more than that, too, because paid off that loan plus the days bills that I was behind on for us. So, not sitting too bad with that, honestly. I don't think it's like an astronomical amount, but I think we made a bit more cash today, which is always lovely if that's the case. See what the final tally kind of adds up to at the end of the day here, and we'll go from there. But we'll go ahead and get the remainder of our items purchased on up here and continue on with a couple more days here, or one more day here after this. I'm excited, though, guys. We got a brand new game. Well, I shouldn't say brand new. Game that we checked out a demo on a little while ago. I actually just finished up recording it. I don't know why I just bought that, but just finished up recording it for today as well when this video goes live here on Tuesday. And we also have a brand new full, or I guess I shouldn't say full game, but early access, I'm guessing, version of a game that I just checked out a demo on during for Next Fest here. For all that, and the game's not out yet. Big shout out to the devs on that. Obviously, they're not going to know which one it is because I haven't recorded that video yet, or it hasn't gone live yet. But I'm not going to name the game. Keep you guys on your toes with all that, and you got to tune back into the channel here this afternoon. But I'm really excited for it. You guys seem to enjoy that game, so I'm excited to bring you all another video on that, especially of the early access game. It's kind of funny how that transpired because I recorded the demo of it. I went to go look for the basically like the assets of the game, like the thumbnail of the game and stuff like that on the site that I use to get those sometimes, along with get certain keys for games and stuff sometimes. And I saw that I was able to request a key for the full game or the early access game. So I did, and a little while later, like an hour later, I got the confirmation that I got accepted for the key. So I received a key for it literally like an hour after checking out the demo of it, but that's fine. I'm still excited to check it out. It's just going to restart the progress, which is fine anyways, and I'm excited to continue on with it and hopefully try to get even further with it, and you guys seem to hopefully will enjoy it as well. But because again, you guys really loved and enjoyed the demo video as well here right away. So I am excited to bring that to you guys. I just don't know, actually, I don't know if it's going to end up coming out here today or not when this one also comes out. Got to take a look at the scheduling wise of that. All right, we're all set with that then. Let's head on down the street. Go to our final market over here. We got 9,200, so... But again, we'd have like 12 grand, roughly, with the extra 3K that we're taking out of that. Which means that we'd have about 10 that we made today. So maybe we didn't end up profiting anymore. Maybe it's all about the same. I honestly don't know anymore. It seems like we're just kind of capped out at like that 10K. I need to start tweaking with some of the discounts and stuff like that, because I've seen comments from you guys saying, hey, you can make this much just by doing this, and I'm not doing that. So I need to take a look at some of that. If you guys haven't noticed, though, I am still sick, trying to get over this lovely sickness. I don't know why I just bought 2 more of those. We were already at 8 of them. But yeah, trying to get over this lovely sickness. It's definitely better, but it's not fully better. So I'm still... The cough is honestly probably the worst of it and the worst that it's been out of this. And then my runny nose is still running a decent bit. But hopefully that will get better here, at least maybe tomorrow. stuff like that. Hopefully by the end of the week at least, I can be all set and fresh, ready to go for a couple streams that we're going to be having going on this weekend. Or I shouldn't say this weekend, but this week. So yeah. Potatoes have changed price. Go ahead and adjust that right away. Oh wow, really far down. $6.75 for that. Almost $2 whole. That's actually wild. And then our bills. And yeah, we're left with, I mean, again, about 10K roughly that we would have made there. So, I mean, is it where I'd like to be with it? Not really, but are we still profiting a decent bit? I mean, we're profiting way more. Think about that, like 10K, that would be unheard of in the base game before. That was like 2,000 to 3,000 a day that we were making before the wholesale markets and everything came to be a thing. So honestly, I really can't complain about that whatsoever. It's so much better than it ever was before. So again, I really can't complain about that too much. Curious to see how things are going to shake down too, with between all the couple mods that we use, along with like the base game itself. When the full game releases, I wonder what's going to happen with all that. It really keeps me on my toes, wondering what is all going to change. But anyways, yeah, we're going to keep on rolling here then with all of this and see where we can get to here today. I do really want to start organizing some stuff in the store eventually, like doubling up quantities, especially the fridge area would be lovely, but we just don't have the space. Obviously, we're kind of capped out in space at the moment with the way things are. We have this extra fridge here that added in once once we did the expansion, but just haven't made any use of it yet. So, need to do some of that here still too, but that will come with some time. We've got, how many cheeses? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cheeses. So we need 3 fridges for those. Yeah, we need 3 fridges for those, which technically we could almost do the double up of all the cheeses. Yep, I was going to say Hagrid will take care of him. No, I'm not too concerned. He can let him be. Hagrid's got to get his aggression out somehow. But yeah. So I don't know. We will see. And again, we're starting today with about 7K, so we should end off with, what, 16 to 19 or so, give or take. Be right with you, sir. Just taking a drink of water. All right. How we doing there, sir? Got your credit card. All right. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great week. Getting closer another day to, I guess, the hump of the week, the hump day of the week. And then we're getting another day closer to the weekend, which I'm so excited, guys. I've been loving and enjoying our streams, that every stream we've done. And again, we've got stream coming up this Thursday, Parcel Sim, maybe a Supermarket Sim. Again, I don't know how that's going to shake down. And then our stream with Rusty Champagne. And if for whatever reason he can't stream, or whatever, I know he's got stuff that comes up in his life. We actually had to delay our stream, or at least our collab stream this last Friday, because he had something come up, which I ended up streaming some Rap House Sim before that then. So if you guys missed that stream between my stream of the Rap House Sim and then our collab stream of Paradise, not Parcel Beach, Paradise Beach Sim, it was everything and more that we expected it to be. It was interesting, fun, very chaotic, and ended up in craziness, chaos at the end as always. So yeah, you guys can say my apology to Rusty for probably ruining his night as far as the creating more chaos that was needed with all that. If you guys saw that, really appreciate you being there. And if you guys couldn't make it or whatever, totally understand. But the VODs or the videos are always up after for you guys to watch there as well. But yeah, so anywho, I'm curious again to see how things shake down today. We sell. I don't want to buy. No, your offers are always futile when it comes to those now. Just not worth it with the markets. We're paying half the price for those. Oh, look at that. We got 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Or quadruple 8. Or not quadruple, would be what? Sextuple? Octuple? It was literally all 8s. So 8,888 and 88 cents. That was actually really cool. I just looked over and saw that. That was not something you see often in this game. That was actually really cool. I don't know why, just something like that. It's like, wow. Kind of threw me off that I was not expecting to look over and see that. That's actually really cool. I know, again, something completely off topic there, just so random. I'm saying it's over. I'm over here saying, "Oh wow, this is so cool," but to me, it's something like that. A little small little thing like that, just seeing a clean set of numbers going across there, like it's broken almost. Obviously, like a device, usually eights are used because that's how every number is created, essentially on like a digital, say like a calculator, clock, whatever it may be. Every number can be made from an 8. If you guys didn't know that, so that's where usually you see like the just eights across it on something, whether it's like something like like a clock or a calculator, or gas pump, petrol pump, whatever you guys call it. It's something like that. Do you want to grab a nice little thumbnail for the video here? Oops. With all that. Look at all that. Please go away. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Make sure the screenshot's still working with my. Had again with set it completely redesigning, resetting up my entire OBS. Things obviously changed with I use a Stream Deck and stuff like that to help control stuff when I'm recording or streaming, as far as different scenes, face cam, starting, stopping, recording, screenshots, all that, and it helps out a lot. I've only got a little mini one that actually. Funny story, when I ordered the face cam and the lights and everything like that from Elgato, it's all Elgato stuff actually. Their key lights, their face cam, I should say their face cam pro, and I got a little Stream Deck Mini for free actually with it. I was like, I didn't have anything before that with anything like that. I was just always like starting and stopping recording, like from just going over to my OBS and clicking on it and stuff like that, and did a pretty simple setup then. And I was like, it's fine. I guess, I mean, I'll give it a try. Obviously, they're offering it for free. Well, I'll give it a try, and now I honestly couldn't live without it. I really love it and enjoy it, and definitely now the Mini has only 6 buttons on it, and I actually really need to get a bigger one at this point, which is probably where they get you if you're not already a customer of a Stream Deck. They're like, yeah, we can throw in this, and they'll probably end up buying a bigger one, just like I'm looking to do now. So that's probably a good marketing strategy there. But they're like $50 for the minis, and obviously the bigger ones are more expensive. And honestly, again, really nice. That's definitely something that's on my list that need to get. Between honestly, my setup's pretty good here for the most part. There's nothing really else that I like super in dire need of. Maybe again the new Stream Deck, bigger one, along with for sure looking into the whole generator stuff that I've talked about. Living in Florida, especially with hurricane season starting up here, actually already started. The generator and the battery backup is like the 3 major things that I like really need to look into purchasing this year, if at all possible. Which the Stream Deck thing isn't really like a necessity, but definitely would be very helpful, especially with actually starting to stream a lot more now. With all that, I'm seeing the pros and the value behind having it set up and having a lot of keys with it, or a lot of buttons for it to actually run different various stuff, which I know you can set up multiple pages, but to run different pages, you kind of have to have the like arrows to go between the pages on the Stream Deck itself. So it's like if you do that, you already take up 2 of the spaces, and you're left with four keys then left over, and then you're pretty much always trying to cycle between pages, which is what I actually do already with it. So I've been out of space on it for a long time. It'd be nice just to have a big one. With enough keys right away, all set and ready to go, and I can actually like set it up to use it for like video editing and stuff like that. Would actually be really nice and helpful. So, which again, the smaller one with only a couple of keys wouldn't really play too much into helping dramatically with that. So, I don't know. Might be something I look into getting here at some point here, but I don't know. Jeez. Maybe maybe an Elgato sponsorship would be in my future, potentially. Who knows? Probably not, but never know. Would love to work with. There's some awesome companies I'd love to work with in the future, and Elgato is definitely one of them, because they do. I thought, again, because the issue is when I buy too much of it, I think that it's now like a 10. I'm not looking at the 8 because it's already at like 7. So I'm like, oh, it must, just in my brain, I'm like, oh, it must be a 10. So I'm just going to order another one. But yeah, anyway, so like I said, Elgato is definitely a company that one of them on my radar that I'd love to work with in the future, if at all possible, because they really do make some great products, and I've been using their stuff now for, well, I don't know if I've actually had anything from Elgato before starting content creation. Can't think of anything actually that I have had from them, but they do make some good products between mics, their stream decks. Again, face cam, really great for a decent price actually. And that, obviously, this is not a paid thing. This is just me talking about it and saying that what my personal thoughts on it and what I think with it. And they're always constantly coming up with new stuff and designing new stuff, kind of changing the market on some of the things. Like they even came out with a an XLR interface for their one stream deck that literally attaches to the back of it. Which unfortunately the stream deck that works with is granted it's a nice one. It's one of the newer ones. It's actually got some adjustment knobs as far as where you can control volume and stuff like that. Their Stream Deck Plus, and you guys are familiar with it. But yeah, they came out with that. They came out with a USB hub to attach to that one too, and I kind of wish that they'd come out with some of the accessories for the some of their other ones, like their normal stream decks, like the bigger ones, like the one I'd probably end up getting or looking at. But yeah, I don't know. Would be nice because I wouldn't mind. I've got a really good setup with my XLR interface. As it is, I've got the Shure mic as well as the Shure interface, and it actually works pretty well together. But wouldn't mind trying something else out, if at all possible, potentially in the future, especially to streamline things a bit more. But I don't know. That's where I'm always like, okay, I'm always open to like a sponsorship or like anything to like a branding type deal. Send over a couple things. I'd love to try some stuff out and see what works best and share my thoughts and opinions with you guys on that. And not even necessarily a thing to get paid for, just as a thing to like, hey, send over a product and can test it out, see what you guys think, especially as long as it like kind of goes alongside the channel and you guys and everything with the audience. And obviously gaming content creation stuff is always something that can kind of go alongside with what you guys enjoy watching or what you guys may end up needing or using in the future. So yeah, I don't know. Any of you guys have any contacts with anyone through Elgato or anything like that? I'd love to reach out and get in contact with them. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting distracted here on chatting with you guys, but that's always kind of the point of it too. I lose myself in the immersion of speaking with you guys through the videos. Okay. Yeah, I probably have just the one extra box of the hand soap, sadly, but bought one too many of those, so that's okay. Because they were stocking them, messing around with them while I was ordering stuff. We're kind of in the same boat again. I would say about 10K is going to be roughly our amount, because again, we started today with about 7, literally just shy of it by like 50 bucks. And we got 20,500 right now, which again, we do need to go to the other store here. Purchase up the last items over here, which are pretty expensive items. How much items, though, I don't know how. I don't know how much. Obviously, always a mystery each and every time we come in here or to any of the stores. Okay. All good there. Accidentally, again, purchased, well, now it's in the normal realm there. Like, if it was 7.8, I purchased one, which would put us right back where we are with it. So, we're back in the normal space or normal quantity with those. Okay, actually, one of those. And then there we go. We're all good there. So, 19.8. I guess we did, I think we profited about 11K today then. Give or take, which honestly, not too bad. I will take that. Better than 10, better than 9. Sometimes with some of the days we've had. Again, we're in like the 170s, like every day pretty much. I don't know what has changed with all this, but something has. I mean, yeah, it's about 11K, because again, we are at just shy of 7. So we're basically at right about 11 for the day. 10.25. We got some stuff going up though, at least. 12.25. Oh my. And then that one's going down now at 20. That's all right though. So anyways, there's all of that. We'll let these guys kind of finish on up here. Their last little bit. I guess I did see a comment as well that I did end up accidentally firing somebody. So that's what happened with that yesterday. If you guys missed that, somehow I fired one of our employees and they ended up that, or they obviously, no one was there then. We didn't have a sick stalker at the end of the day. Oh, you know what? I forgot about these being in there too. Gotta replace something with something. So let's go ahead and throw that away. I'm guessing we have some space to be able to empty that on out then. Ooh, we only have one. Okay. I mean, I guess let's at least get the one out of there. May as well. No reason to leave one of them sitting there if we can get rid of it. So we'll do that. And then, yeah. Then we got 4 full boxes of those. Just need to get rid of the one extra item. I definitely could have gotten rid of that today if I wasn't a derp. Yeah, I've already got taken care of there, bud. You're good. But yeah, guys, that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So we're going to come back here in the next one, which I guess our next one actually will be our final day on the early access, then most likely. Because if everything works out, that I'm able to play on... Wait. Yeah, I guess that would be right, wouldn't it? No, well, I guess, no, we'd have one more day most likely, actually. So yeah, we're probably going to have 2 more episodes on the early access of this. If it is getting released on the 19th, unfortunately, I mean, if it does come out at, say, noon or whatever Eastern time, I'm not going to be able to get a video recorded by that time for a video to be released on Thursday. So Friday or a stream on Thursday would be the only way I'd be able to do that then with all that. So yeah, guys, that is going to be, again, 2 more videos most likely then that we're going to be having on the early access as long as everything plays out the way that supposedly it's supposed to. So I'm excited for that. A little sad to be saying goodbye to the early access, but again, we're coming into a whole new game here pretty much with some new features. Hopefully, again, we've been told something secretive also, which is always exciting. So if you guys did enjoy this, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.